Good afternoon and welcome. Always a pleasure to be with you on Radio Tunis International. Najla Trabilsi on audio engineering and Reem Trabilsi on live streaming. Hayet Toukabri in the studio for this daily edition. We have the pleasure to have with us in the studio two students from the National School of Engineering in Sousse. They have come to tell us about an event they are organizing. So we have the pleasure to have with us Molka LIMEM and Mohamed Karim Afrit. Welcome to both of you.
Welcome, thank you.
Right, okay. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. Let me start with ladies first. Molka.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Molka LIMEM. I'm a second-year mechatronics engineering student, and I'm the president of Junior Enterprise in ISO for Monday 22-23.
All right, Karim.
Okay, so my name is Mohamed Karim Afrit. I'm a third-year student at the National Engineering School of Sousse, and I'm a computer science and engineering student.
Wonderful. Okay, so today you are here to tell us about Junior Enterprise in the School of Engineering in Sousse and about your activities. So tell us briefly about your club and about your activities.
Okay, so I'll talk about the Junior Enterprise. It's a international movement that have been in Tunis since the early 2000s.
Right.
And our specific case is the Junior Enterprise in ISO. It has been created on the 11th of November 2011, and our main goal is to integrate junior students and engineering students into the professional life and to cultivate more and more their entrepreneur minds and their vision, to have way much more entrepreneurial vision rather than keep the big void between the student life and the professional one.
Right.
So briefly, our goal is to make that big void a little bit smaller. That's it.
Right. Okay. And how long have you been with Junior Enterprise?
Exactly. So each one of us takes maximum 3 years during the.
So it's a 3-year mandate.
Everybody takes only 1 year into the executive board.
Okay.
But you only spend 3 years there as a member, because once you get your diploma, you get away with the professional life, and you can only work within the junior enterprise as an alumni, no longer as a member. So it's a 3-year mandate, and we work on three processes mainly. The first one is trainings, so we provide trainings for junior entrepreneurs, and the second one is events, so just like the event that we're going to talk about today. And the most important one is working on projects, so we work on specific projects with clients from all over the country and maybe international, on web design, web development, mobile development, mechatronics design, and electronics design and prototyping. So this is briefly what we do in life.
Right. Okay. What about you, Molka? So how long have you been with Junior Enterprise, and what is your mission and your position exactly with Junior Enterprise?
Okay, so last year I started working with the Junior Enterprise in ISO. So it's have been 2 years exactly.
Right.
This is my second year, and I'm actually now the president of the association. So that's it.
How easy is it to be a president?
It's not easy at all.
Why?
Because you gotta manage between work, between your studies, the responsibilities. It's a new adventure, new experience. You gotta learn a lot of things to make things go well. So it's a
challenge.
Yes. It's a big challenge.
It's a big challenge,
yes.
But you learn from it, and that's that's the payoff, as we say. As long as the end of the process, you get something in return. I mean, you learn. This is what I mean. What you get is learning. So this is how you really enjoy doing the work, right?
Yes, of course.
Right. Okay, so your event, which is the first edition of Start It Up, and it is for startups.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So what can you tell us about this event first, and why, the organization of this event, what's its objective, since it is the first edition of it?
Okay. So first of all, this event, it's in collaboration with the Pristini School of IA. So for those who don't know what's Pristini is the first university in Tunisia and Africa that specializes in IA. So it's accredited.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes,
right.
It's accredited by the Ministry of Higher Education and scientific
research.
So its mission is to stimulate the innovation and ensure applied activities.
Right.
So this year, we in collaboration with Pristini, we launched the first edition with of Startup, which is a 48 marathon to help entrepreneurs, students, and junior entrepreneurs to create their own business. So these events have two hubs. The first hub is for students, entrepreneurs, or anyone who have an idea of a project or a startup. The second hub is for high school students, of course, in artificial intelligence, and to have a project that can help students in their life, in their educational life.
Right. Okay. How do you get to the secondary school students?
Because Pristini is a group of it's a university, high school, and primary school.
Right. Okay.
So that's why there's two hubs.
Right. Yes, Karim?
Just one other thing. So the main thing from the event is that there is, in the second big town in Tunisia, I'm not talking about Tunis, the capital, but about Sousse. So there's a great ecosystem for startups.
Right.
So there's literally, I've been there, and I'm not originally from Sousse, but I've seen it, and I've seen how startup did upgrade their levels, how they did get big clientele, and the market there is very big. So Startup is quite the first move for people who are thinking to get the maximum from that ecosystem and improve their life, and students themselves can go and start their startups and find themselves in an ecosystem that can boost their work and especially achieve such dreams into a market that is still, let's say, a virgin market compared to other big cities.
Right. Okay. Since it's a 48-hour marathon, as you said, so what have you got on the 48 hours? I mean, students are going to, the participants in this event. How many are they? First of all, let's start with this.
We don't
you have selected? Not yet.
There's going to be a form.
Okay.
And we're going to select a number of participants that can participate in the competition.
Okay, so those who are interested have to apply.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Is there a deadline for the application?
Yes, of course.
Which is?
It's the form is going to be open on Tuesday, and the deadline
of
is
the coming week.
Yes.
All right.
This Tuesday, and for the deadline is the last day of February.
The last day of the end of February.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And they have to fill in the form. And do they have to give a description of the project or anything, or they?
Yes. In the form, there's the stage of the idea.
Right.
So they put if they have an idea yet, or in which stage if they did.
Okay.
A total research and and they did a business plan or something like that.
Okay, so give us an insight on these 2 days. How will you get organized? I mean, what's on the program exactly for the 2 days?
Okay, so on the first day there's gonna be trainers.
Trainings.
Yes, a lot of trainers, and they're gonna stay all night working on the project to pitch it for the second day.
Okay,
so the pitch is going to be on the second day.
Right.
They're going to work all night, all day one, and there's going to be a competition on the second day and a pitch there. And there's going to be a jury and winners.
Right, and winners. How many winners do you expect?
6 winners, 3 on each hub.
3 from each hub.
For the first hub, for the first hub, the students and the startups idea.
Right.
There's going to be 3 winners and incubation, 2 incubators to help them to make this idea came true and to open their startup.
So all the ideas should have should integrate artificial intelligence.
Yes.
All right. A kind of innovative way of addressing one idea, for instance, or providing a solution to a problem or anything. So they need to base it on artificial intelligence.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Okay, right. Now, once you have, for example, people have pitched their ideas of projects, etc. What kind of follow-up will there be after that? I mean, will these startups see the light?
Yes.
Will they become official ones? What will become of them after that?
The 3 winners.
How do you intend to proceed?
Yes, the jury will decide which 3 ideas are going to be incubated.
Right.
So the incubators, they're gonna help those people with the three winners to open their startup. They're gonna accompany them, help them, give them a place where to start, where to work, etc.
After all, there's no need for such event if there's no follow-up for it. So
certainly, right.
Exactly. So if there's an idea and there's no follow-up and there's no specific result, or something that you can touch in terms of something coming back from the event itself. So this is again the thing that about the ecosystem, that there are incubators, there are people that could catch those ideas, could catch those bright minds and get them directly into market and into business. So there will be an incubator, as Molka said, and that's even more important than money, than the competition itself.
Right.
Incubation is a free pass to the professional world, where people would just look for years for such an opportunity. So this what the main thing from the event itself.
Apart from the ones that will be selected, maybe there will be some other interesting ideas, but maybe the pitch was not right. I mean, what do you do with those? Is there like a list of people who will be shortlisted maybe for a second round, or?
The right people will be there. So the jury are the ones that have they can catch the eye of the right business and the right startup. So if the jury will catch that person that did miss the pitch, that can happen to anybody on every day, but the idea is there. The most important thing is the idea behind, and the jury will be there, the incubators will be there. They can just give another opportunity apart from the three people that will be chosen. So the eye is there, the opportunity is there. No matter what we do into the first day or into the pitch, if you have the right one and the brainstorming went well, the opportunity will never leave you.
Who is your jury? How many members have you got for the jury?
Okay, so we didn't select it yet.
Not yet,
Yes.
but there will be maybe experts, there will
Yes,
be
of course.
academics, there will be professionals,
Yes,
you know, incubators on the jury, investors maybe,
Yes,
Yes.
mentors.
etc. Okay, so all this, is a process that you are working on, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, remind us of the date for the event.
So the event's gonna be held on 18 and 19 March at Prestini School of IA, Sousse.
Sousse, and you wanted to publicize it ahead of time because of the deadline for
The competition.
for the competition, for enrollment or for application.
Yes.
Where do they find the application? On your Facebook page?
Yes, they can find it on our Facebook page, Junior Enterprise in ISO, and the page of the event started up.
Right, okay. So apart from this, I mean, what motivated you to join Junior Enterprise?
I start because I have a little bit more experience.
Okay.
First of all, the people that have been there. So the first thing you see as junior enterprise is the alumni.
So you get inspired from other people.
Exactly. So
Right.
I've seen people older than me that are now my close friends that they have started their own startups. They started their own businesses and they did extremely well. So we have more than 15 startups that have started mainly from our junior enterprise. They are ex-junior entrepreneurs and they're working until today and even working as collaborators and partners within our projects into the events. So the main thing is that you see with an eye of admiration for the older people, for the alumni, the people that they did achieve a lot. And despite that, the junior enterprise will get like as I said, I'm not originally from Sousse, so when I went there to study, the junior enterprise was the first mother that held me and take care of me in terms of relationship and meeting the people and knowing the environment, knowing the ecosystem, and especially elaborate more and more entrepreneurial mind. So
from the enterprises that you have seen, I mean, in front of you, created and who are working on and now and carrying on their work, which fields, I mean, are represented?
Well, mainly it's IT in general. So
IT
there's
in general.
people that are working on telecommunication. There's people working on development, and there's people working on mechanical design and prototyping. Everything. Those are mainly the services that we provide in general enterprise. And they are bright minds, and they had the ideas that took them out of the general enterprise and developed them into the ecosystem. So that was the most the thing that made me fall in love with the junior enterprise are the people that took it outside and created their own businesses.
Is there a possibility like to see some sectors like for example health, like education, like agriculture, I mean, be applied or identified as projects, I mean, within the people, I mean, or the future start-uppers?
Exactly.
If we can say so.
I'll talk about my sector. So I'm a computer science and engineering student. So I'll talk from this point of view. So the advantage that we can implement our knowledge into every domain.
Right.
So we can implement it into healthcare. We can create a model that will detect, I don't know, a disease from a particular picture. So this is AI and machine learning that can be implemented directly on healthcare. There are some ideas, so far not projects, that have been did come out from such improvisation or such models. It can be implemented on agriculture, because we have junior enterprises in Tunisia that work on agriculture and they're doing an extremely good work. It can be implemented on even art, clothes design, and so the junior enterprise is not only related to engineers, but in our case we're engineers. So exactly. So yeah, it can be implemented on all domains, and even people that the bright minds that this is a call for them, that they're not working especially into computer science or anything related to that, but they're working in agriculture, healthcare, and they have an idea implementing the AI, artificial intelligence, and they will find the people that can be a good match for them from the other domain. So we can find the match, we can find everybody that will need help to boost the idea, to take those bright sides into the next step.
How easy was it or is it to work as a team? For example, for you, the junior enterprise team, how easy is it for you to work?
Honestly, as a first
and
step,
how do you get organized?
As a first step, it's not easy at all. We come from different places, we come from different cultures and
different backgrounds.
Right. It's not easy at all to like work as a team. I talk about my own team that we worked on last year. So those people they did change my life. Especially we were 10, like an executive board of 10 and 45 members. So those people changed my life. At first it's not that easy, but then we became more than family. Like we know each detail about any one of us. So you gotta work on that. It's hard on the first steps. It's not easy to maintain those good relationships and those good terms. But as a leader of a team or anybody inside the team, you gotta do your best just to maintain this relationship, and from that you can get anything done. So without the basic thing, which is the relationship within the team, you can't produce anything.
Sure, right.
Exactly.
Okay, what about you, Molka?
Okay, like Karim said, we came from different places, different personalities, and to collab with each other is not an easy thing. But with work, with experiences, with the situations, the team has transformed to a family, and in family came strength. Right. So junior enterprise in Izo is the family that I choose, and I never regret to choose it such as a family. And I just wanted to say this experience is a lifetime experience.
Right, and you find enough time, I mean, to manage between your studies and...
That's the biggest challenge.
That's the biggest challenge, right. How many, how do you get organized, I mean, for the work, just by emails, by Facebook, by...
Lot of platforms.
Lot of
professional platforms. There is specific platforms for project management, specific platforms for event management. So there are extremely lot of platforms. As she said, we're certified designer of Mil. So we're trying our best to make a quality process that will produce the most organized thing between
Wonderful.
all of it.
Right.
And one of the trainings that we do for the junior members is time management.
Time management,
to
that's
be a junior
crucial.
entrepreneur, the first thing you do is
it's crucial.
Time
you
management
have to manage your
speaking.
time. That's right. Right. Okay. So remind us of the event and the application and the deadline.
So if any one of you have an idea of startup and make your dream comes true, and join us on 18 and 19 of March in Pristini School of IA, Sousse.
Right, and before that they have to fill in the application.
Yes,
Okay.
the form to participate in the competition, and it's going to be on Tuesday.
On
This
Tuesday. The deadline is
last day of February.
the last day of February.
Yes.
Right. And the form will be released then on Tuesday, you
Yes.
said. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All
Thank
the
you for
best.
the invitation.
Thank you. Thank you. Our last track for you today. Stay with us. Coming up next, the Italian language program. Enjoy your weekend and stay with us. Bye-bye.